Part 53. The Epistle to the Hebrews. Faith that overcomes the world. Introduction. What kind of faith leads to the saving of the soul? Hebrews 10, verse 39. It is faith that pleases God. Hebrews 11, verses 1 through 7. That has confidence and conviction in things hoped for, in things unseen. That believes God is, and that He rewards those who seek Him. That worships like Abel, walks like Enoch, and works like Noah. It is faith that embraces the promises. Hebrews 11, verses 8 through 22. Obeying God when He calls, even if it means sojourning as a pilgrim, or sacrificing that which is most precious to you. Abraham. Receiving strength from God to do His will. Sarah. Declaring the promises of God from generation to generation. Isaac, Jacob, Joseph. Saving faith is also faith that overcomes the world, concerning which the Apostle John wrote in 1 John 5, verses 4 and 5. We have many examples in Hebrews 11, verses 23 through 40. In the last half of chapter 11, then, we are reminded how in the Old Testament those with faith were able to overcome the world. How such faith overcame the world may vary. Faith in the generation of the Exodus. The faith of Moses' parents. They hid Moses for 3 months. Exodus 2, verses 1 through 3. Acts 7, verse 20. They saw he was a beautiful, good, proper, not ordinary child. They were not afraid of Pharaoh's command. Exodus 1, verse 22. It was their faith that gave them courage to withstand the king's edict. With such a small beginning, by faith they overcame the world of Egypt. The faith of Moses, verses 24 through 28. He refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. Hebrews 11, verses 24 through 26. He chose to suffer affliction with God's people rather than enjoy sin's temporary pleasures. He esteemed the reproaches of Christ more valuable than the treasures of Egypt. Through faith he looked to the reward. He had confidence in things hoped for, that heavenly reward. He forsook Egypt. Hebrews 11, verse 27. It was not the wrath of the king that he feared. It was the invisible God he feared. Matthew 10, verse 28. Through faith he endured. He had conviction in things unseen. God. He kept the Passover and sprinkling of blood. Hebrews 11, verse 28. He believed in God's warning regarding the death of the firstborn. Exodus 12, verses 1 through 30. He had Israel sprinkle the blood of the lamb on the lintels and doorposts. By faith, Moses overcame the world of Egyptian bondage. The faith of the nation of Israel. They passed through the Red Sea. Hebrews 11, verse 29. They walked through it on dry land. Exodus 14, verses 21 and 22. The Egyptians who followed them perished in the sea. Exodus 14, verses 23 through 28. They destroyed the city of Jericho. Hebrews 11, verse 30. They walked around the city for 7 days. Joshua 6, verses 1 through 20. 13 times they encircled the city, showing their faith in God rather than in their own military might. By faith, Israel overcame the world of Egypt and Palestine. The faith of Rahab the harlot. She had received the 2 spies from Israel with peace. Joshua 2, verses 1 through 24. Therefore she did not perish with the unbelievers. Joshua 6, verses 22 through 25. By faith, Rahab overcame the world of sin and unbelief. Through faith, Israel received the promised land, as God had told Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Joshua 21, verses 43 through 45. In the process, by faith, they overcame what obstacles the world placed before them. Even a Gentile sinner like Rahab became a recipient of the promise by her faith. This concludes part 53 of the book of Hebrews.